Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue to build decks led by the legendary creatures from the Final Fantasy set. As I'm sure you saw from the thumbnail, leading today's deck is none other than the thief of Final Fantasy VI, treasure hunter, Locke Cole. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Locke Cole is a 3-mana 2/3 legendary human rogue with Death Touch and Lifelink. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, we draw a card, then discard a card. Okay, so Locke being called a rogue instead of a thief is a bit of an improvement, I suppose. For those who have never played Final Fantasy VI, the greatest Final Fantasy game ever, and no, I won't hear any arguments otherwise, Locke is one of the main characters. It can be hard to say who specifically is the main character of Final Fantasy VI, because it is an ensemble cast with 14 playable characters. Well, more if you count off ones like General Leo, Biggs, and Wedge. But Locke plays a key role. First of all, he saves Terra from the angry mob in Narsh. Later on, after delivering Terra to Banon, the leader of the Returners, Locke infiltrates Figaro, which has been recently occupied by the Empire. After finishing the investigation, he comes across an Imperial general who has been imprisoned and tortured. This general is Celeste, who is rescued by Locke and joins the Returners. Now, you can make an argument for Terra being the main character of the first half of Final Fantasy VI, and Celeste being the main character for the second half, but Locke rescues both of them. He's played as kind of a Joker character, reliable but silly, but he does drop some serious lines. When the Returners gather in Narsh to defend against Kefka and an army of Imperial soldiers, Locke mentions that the reason he saved Celeste was because she reminded him of someone. Eventually, we discover his whole sad backstory. But if you want to discover it for yourself, you'll have to go play Final Fantasy VI. But you won't have to play it to enjoy this video. Locke does two things: draws cards and discards cards. So I wanted to play off of both of those strengths in this deck. I also wanted to keep the deck budget. At the time of recording, you can pick up the whole deck for under $100. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders. Solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful blue one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Drowned Catacomb, Ice Tunnel, Contaminated Aquifer, Sunken Hollow, Tainted Isle, Underground River, Choked Estuary, Dimir Aqueduct, Bojuka Bog, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, Rogue's Passage, 11 Islands, and 11 Swamps. You are free to add more tap lands if that is your preference. I'm not here to judge. Our mana ramp package consists of Drain Power, Dark Ritual, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Dominance, Dimir Signet, Sky Diamond, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Thought Vessel, Decanter of Endless Water, Chromatic Lantern, and Solemn Simulacrum. I felt that Drain Power was thematic for a deck led by a thief. Treasure hunter. For card advantage, we're running Fight On, Teferi's Ageless Insight, Enduring Curiosity, Bident of Thassa, Monument to Endurance, Combat Research, Baleful Strix, Frantic Search, Obsessive Search, Call to the Netherworld, Victimize, Brain Surge, Phyrexian Arena, and Windfall. Lots of ways to help bring stuff back after we've discarded it. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Counterspell, Negate, Arcane Denial, An Offer You Can't Refuse, Go for the Throat, Overkill, Withering Torment, Big Game Hunter, Murderous Compulsion, Feed the Swarm, Drown in the Lock, Shieldred's Edict, and Run Away Together. Some thematic interaction as well as some spot removal and counter magic, appropriate for our color identity. For board wipes, we've got Archfiend of Ifnir, Toxic Deluge, and Aetherize. Love one-sided wipes, and we've got 2 of them. The core of our deck consists of Homunculus Horde, Laboratory Maniac, Triskea Decaphile, Psychosis Crawler, Necrogoyf, Kitchen Imp, Gixian Puppeteer, Tonberry, Ultimecia Time Sorceress, Alondra Skydreamer, and Chasm Skulker. Lots of card draw shenanigans. Supporting our plan, we've also got Brotherhood Regalia, Whisper Silk Cloak, Thieves' Tools, Wonder, Vorpal Sword, Winged Boots, Skeleton Key, and Genji Glove. I always loved equipping Locke with Genji Glove. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 15 pieces of card advantage counting our commander. 13 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bajuka Bog. 2 Sudden Eye Wind cards in Laboratory Maniac and Triskea Decaphile. A deck like this isn't designed to win out of nowhere. We ping our opponents down, use our interaction to prevent them from comboing off and winning, and just use our inherent card advantage to dig through our deck and find answers. Sure, we may win with a Lab Man or a Triskea Decaphile, but we're just as likely to win with a huge flight of Drakes from Alondra, or a shoal of Squids from Chasm Skulker. Are you building a Locke Cole deck? What about a deck led by one of the other legends from Final Fantasy? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Drya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgi, Nasman Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sint, Boomy, Osira, Justin Goldenwalker, Ernesto Midge, and Captain Hammer. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.